here at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. The championship in the American Conference at stake here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Tulsa Golden Hurricane and the USF Bulls. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Well, guys, the Bulls head coach told me before the game, he talked to his team in the locker room about how crucial this is for a conference championship. When they started the season in August, this was the first goal on their team board, and here they are knocking on the door. He said, this is what we've worked for, sweated for all season long. Guys, I know you've got it in you. We can make some noise here to start the first quarter. Let's come out swinging and show them we are the conference champs. Guys, back to you.
Right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He'll try a pass here. This time it's complete.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Big moment early in this championship game. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Watkins. Who's in the clear? He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30. The Bulls come to the line in a hurry up. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
Movement here from the tight end. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. Catch is made, but he's out of bounds, so incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Here comes the rush. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job of the combination of coverage and rush working together. Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. He shreds the tackle. It's caught. He's breaking free. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's reeled in. It's McKinney. The defense grabs him after the completion. Is just short of a first down. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
And now a timeout call by the offense. That's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Fourth down, the offense will go for it. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The punt team making their way on the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. back to pass. It's Van Buren. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense. Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Doesn't make the end zone. He's forced out of bounds at the 3. Getting set for the 2nd quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. Getting set here now for the 2nd period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. Touchdown, Tulsa. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Sees an opening. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Bulls will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this offense. I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Looking to throw. It's Van Buren. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up for the first down at the 41. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
On the ground, it's Gibson. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field, and it allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
The Bulls will bring their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. The Tulsa offense back on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. Fire to the right side, complete. He's got room to run. Look out. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Gain of 25 on the play. That's a first down for the offense.
And now from the pistol formation. He'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Tease. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. With the catch, it's Ross. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
Takes the handoff. It's Davis. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Will go for here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs.
This is always such an important part of the game. You're leading into halftime. You're trying to create momentum. And even with the lead, trying to be aggressive, stay on the field, and get a score. This is one of those moments that you're trying to really put the hammer down, but here it does not go their way.
Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Grab down the middle, it's Branch. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Can they cash in this opportunity? First down and goal from the 3. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Dropping back. It's Van Buren. Throw to the running back in the flat. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. Looking for a man. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
You know, Chris, when you boil this game all the way down for a quarterback, it really is about 2 things. Getting first downs, getting touchdowns. Here, he's able to move the chains, and he does so easily.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. It's a foot race. They won't catch it. Touchdown, Bulls.
That is a massive score for this group. It really creates a different game moving into the 3rd quarter. You create that momentum with the score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
First down, looking to throw the football. Swarm with the pass rush, a sack. And the Bulls will take their first timeout of the half. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on 3rd down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on 1st down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on 1st down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Timeout taken by USF. That's their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Pulls it in. It's Tease. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Timeout called now by USF. That's their third and final one. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make a play on this return. Coverage C makes the tackle. No gain on that return. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Van Buren. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. The Bulls will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Golden Hurricanes offense back on the field now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The pass is intercepted. Touchdown, South Florida. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
And that is the spark that they desperately needed. Down in this ball game, this offense hasn't done a ton. Defense had to step up, and they do. They're able to not only get the ball back, but they put it in the end zone and close this deficit. What a massive play for this group.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On the run, it's McKinney. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
That's an important first down on that running play. One man at the backfield, he'll get the football.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
That game makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The sure hands. It's Ross. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes and get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Has the first down and more. Tackle finally made at the 37. Will be 1st and 10 from there.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Escapes the pocket. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. USF offense is back out there now. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. To throw, it's Van Buren. Pressure is coming. That's caught. It's Gibson. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down, spotted near the 41. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joel, can he make a play here to put his team on top.
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
To throw, it's Van Buren. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver grabs it.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
And the wideout goes in motion. And the back gets the football. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. On the run here. Lets it go. Touchdown, USF. And they jump on top here in the second half.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. USF has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
First down here for this offense. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. He's looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 40.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the
possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Now the play clock winding down. They'll have to spend a timeout here. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Van Buren. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one.
He's got such great awareness once he gets close to that sideline, and you can tell he understands he just needs the 1 foot. He secures the ball, foot down. That's a catch, and that's a first down.
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Leaning on the run game here late. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their second. They've got one more timeout to use now. Backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. The shotgun handoff here. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? And at first down, they go right back to him. End zone ahead. Touchdown. Bulls just refusing to be brought down. What an effort. That touchdown, they have slammed the door in this championship game and given the Heisman voters one more highlight to appreciate for this guy.
Well, I hope those voters are seeing the same thing that I'm seeing, Chris, and that's that this guy is a closer. It doesn't matter if everybody knows he's getting the ball. They're up. They're trying to win a championship. We know it's going to him, and he still produces into the end zone and possibly taking home that trophy as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on first down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets loose on the scramble. Picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And the Bulls will take their first timeout of the half. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, South Florida. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, we've got the big man touchdown. You've got to understand, this might be the first time he's ever touched the football in a game, and it might be certainly the first time he's ever been in the end zone. What a moment. Look at that grin on his face.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll test the right side here. Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit, and now they start running the football? That's just devastating.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Ross. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Well, that's a nice pickup, and I love stopping the clock. Now a couple more of those get you into field goal range.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking deep for late game heroics. That is broken up and incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target. Caught. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Coming after him. He's hit as he throws it. And it's picked off in the end zone. He could go. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.